I'm Marianna Hewitt, and we're on the red carpet for the premiere of Big Mama's Like Father, Like Son. This movie contains so much comedy, singing, dancing, and even the legendary Martin Lawrence. We're going to talk to the cast of this film to see what they have to say up next on Maximo TV. Martin, hi, Marianna, nice to meet you. Good, so this franchise has become so great and it's gone over about 10 years. Do you think that this is going to continue, and what do you think makes it so successful?
Well, I hope it continues. You know, it's a lot of fun. I always wanted it to turn into a franchise, so if it happens to go on for a fourth or a fifth, I think the audience will be the judge of that. If it does well, you know, maybe we'll go on. If it doesn't, then we'll call it a wrap. But it's a lot of fun to do the character.
And what are you working on outside of this?
Well, I'm, you know, you got Bad Boys 3 in the works. You got me and Jamie Foxx, hopefully, in Skank Robbers. You know, Wanda and Shanae, and you know, we just keep working.
You look nice. You changed from earlier today.
Yeah, I tried to get a suited and booted.
Yeah, so we were at the Radio Forum today for the Grammys. What are you looking forward to? Are you looking forward to seeing anyone perform this weekend?
Well, I'm going to see Usher after this. I mean, he's not performing, but he has a party up here.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's going to be cool.
Fun to celebrate the movie. What's some funny things that happened on set? Because I heard you were kind of a prankster.
What? Who keeps telling me I'm a prankster? Yeah, I like to play around. I can't remember. We was doing so much. I know I was talking like like when I was in the girl costume, I was talking like a dude to people, and it kind of freaked people out a little bit. So, you know, it was.
So do you think you're always going to do comedy?
No, I mean, hopefully, if people allow me to do both, it'd be a blessing.
Yeah.
So.
And what are you working on after this film?
Right now, I'm on tour doing stand-up right now.
Oh, that's great. Where are you going to be?
I just came back from Florida.
Awesome.
I can't remember the date right now.
Who are you going on tour with, yourself?
Yeah, myself.
Awesome.
Doing stand-up comedy. I'm working on my comedic chops.
I love what you're wearing. Can you tell me who it's by?
It's ASOS.
Can you do a little fashion script for us?
I think I just saw you. I can't remember the name of the show. All I can remember is
It's so great. So what are you working on right now?
I just finished shooting Friends with Benefits, a show for NBC. It's a single camera, half-hour comedy.
How's that going for you?
It was really fun. I mean, this was my first taste of comedy, and then with doing the show as well, I mean, it's so much fun. I love it.
What's it like for you shooting with a single camera?
Different. You know, it's a lot faster, a lot shorter days, which is awesome. I might not go back to drama. It's such a good time.
So do you have any Valentine's Day plans?
I don't. I think I'm going to get together with some girlfriends, and yeah. Who needs guys? Plus, I don't really believe in Valentine's Day, to be honest.
So what are some of the funniest things that happened to you on set during this movie?
I think just honestly, hanging out with the girls was so much fun. We hung out in our hotel. It was like haunted, and we would do like pretend seances, and we had a great time. Yeah.
Tell me why you wanted to make this film.
I wanted to make this film because we came up with an idea of a father-son storyline. I guess that related the most to me. You know, I remember when I was 17 and I thought I knew what I should do with my life, and my dad thought he knew what I should do with my life, and we had a lot of problems trying to figure out who was going to be right about that. And I remember that day that when my father kind of finally accepted me as a man, and what a difference that made in our relationship. And I thought that was kind of, in a nutshell, what happens in this movie, in a comedic way, and a fun way. And then the idea that we could bring some dancing and choreography and back to my old theater roots, back into it, was really exciting. And then a chance to kind of reinvent, you know, the Some Like It Hot part of it with a two-hander with bringing Brandon in was the other part of it.
So like Brandon's character in the film, what would you give to advice to someone maybe wanting to move out to Hollywood? Do you think that they should go with a stable job, or they should go with their passion?
I think you always go with your passion. I mean, I think you follow your passion, and either your passion will carry you through it, or eventually what you're going to say is, you know what, I don't really have a passion for it, I'm going to get a stable job. And that's really what happens, because through adversity, if it's that difficult, and you still love it and you're still hanging in there, eventually you're going to get there. If it's not worth it to you, you're going to find out soon enough, and you'll move on to what you do want to do. But if you don't follow your passions or what you think your passions are, you're never really going to know, and you don't want to have regrets.
And if there's a Big Mama 4 coming up, what do you think the premise around that might be?
Boy, I don't know, but it's something about, it's got to be something where Brandon goes out and gets in trouble takes himself out, extends himself, and Martin and Big Mama have to come rescue him.
Do you have any funny stories on the set of this movie? Maybe something that happened with you and Martin Lawrence, or anything exciting on set?
Yes, Brandon would like to prank us a lot and come out in half of his Charmaine costume. So from like waist up, he'd be Charmaine, and from the bottom down, he'd be Brandon, and he'd do a whole scene like that, and we would have to keep our faces straight looking at him like that. So it was like really, really funny. And then working with Martin, it was a dream for me because growing up, I admired him and respect his work. And my scenes with him, after a take, he would give me a thumbs up and say, "Good job." And I say, "Oh my goodness, thank you, yes." So getting his approval and stamp meant everything to me.
Who would win in a match, you or Big Mama?
I don't know. Big Mama has a lot of cushion around the unfair advantage. But you know, I have been in the ring with Shaq before.
You have? How's that?
It was crazy. He's like a giant, and it was hard for me to jump up and hit him.
Yeah.
It was a Shaq versus.
Oh yeah, I remember that was on TV. So what are you most looking forward to about the film tonight? Are you a big Martin Lawrence fan?
I am definitely a big Martin Lawrence fan. I know that he's gonna come out with another amazing performance, like he always does. I'm a fan of Martin Lawrence, period. Anyway.
Martin Lawrence, your superstar. Good to see you again, my brother. How you doing? We are out here for you once again, Martin. First off, we gotta say to everyone that's here, we put a lot of people in the theater already, man. First off, congratulations.
Thank you, man.
And not that you get used to this, but what does this feel like for you tonight, man, bearing witness to Big Mamas like father, like son?
Well, it feels good, and then just to see everybody that came out and supported it, whatever, and this is the third one, it means so much to me.
What up, baby?
You know, like, what's up to the driving car by team and everybody, but it means
Do a
a
little
lot.
drive-by shouting, Joe. You almost hit the deck, man.
Yeah, that's right. Drive by shouting, but it means a lot to me, and it's a lot of fun. So I'm very, very happy about it, and thank all of y'all for coming out and showing support.
Hey, man, well, once again, congratulations, man. We don't want to hold the movie up. We don't want to keep the people outside. So we're going to go inside right now, man, and get a chance to bear witness to this beautiful movie that we know that you have. Once again, round of applause to Mr. Martin Lawrence, ladies and gentlemen. Big Mama's like father, like son. And for those of you a little confused, he's playing like father in this one. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have like son coming up in a little bit.
That's right.
Martin, wave to those people across the street over there.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Go ahead now. Go on in there. Martin Lawrence once again, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Martin.